Hello and welcome to another episode of Alan Writes. We're working on Lucky Gold today, and it's going to have to be fairly short because I've got a meeting coming up in a little less than half an hour. I've kind of put this off too much. Yeah, it's procrastination for you. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. And when I say it's sometimes it's good is sometimes you have to procrastinate in order to figure out what you want to write. Sometimes it's bad because you're not writing what you're supposed to be writing. You just have to figure that out on your own. It'll feel differently when you do it. All right, so dragon a cap a coin, like drew, divided and joined, writer divided and rejoined upon this. She and outlined, formed, and formed a figure. A figure. Composed of the shine. Well, all right. What are you? She asked. And reconsidered. That was a big question. That was a big question. Probably far bigger than their vocabulary, than their shared vocabulary. Just as there were many different words for red, would take a while go through them all. Someone who knew only the basics. Hold on. That's wrong. All right. What did we call him? I named him a long time ago. I finally get to use his name. Tio. What did I call him? Tio. Replied. I am it's two. M. Tio. Oh, thank God. That's Okay. So this part is very important. Introductions usually are. And you only get a chance to make it once. That's a lot. Sounds like Navajo, she said, straining to recall what she did, the language. Suddenly it leaped to the fore of her mind. A single class anthropology. A professor. Oh, what would we want to call this professor? Professor Branch. Professor Branch. Taught it and brought in native speakers. Give people direct connection to the language. It had a single mandatory class only a single semester, but she clear as day. Are you listening? Old tongue, new tongue, mangled words, but some fit. How? Old magics. How old? Much old. Old when long ago. And I gotta do the italics thing every time. Annoying, but necessary to differentiate when he's speaking, when she's speaking, and how he's speaking in particular, because this is a form of telepathy. And let's bring in some of the Olmecs. Alright, some of our previous work is going to pay off here, because it's going to. You will make. There came a rough sound, a scoff. If she didn't know better. Nick on Talaka. Omane. The people, the ball. The people, the ball. The people. Of rubber. She tried to ball players. Oh, that's nice. I should. Do you not have? Oh, we have. What we have? Some basketball. We'll call it. Maybe less. Maybe less bloody. Between her eyes became poke, and she herself reliving watching a basketball game in college. The crowd that's my alarm going off, is it? Telling me that I got a meeting coming up. How about that? How about that? Alright, back to this while we've got time. It's going to be a short episode, like I had said. The crowd, not large, at least enthusiastic as the shots were made and the balls went through the hoops. Same? Really? I heard that brother be bloody. Not me. But the door to the suite opened, and a clatter. The doorbell chimed. She blinked, and the figure before her faded. The light around her dimmed. The pressure between her eyes eased, but some small portion remained. Some remained. As a memory. She said. There was no reply. The door chimed once more. She glanced at a nearby security monitor on the big computer and found, oh, what was his name? Come on. What was his name? It wasn't Roger. It wasn't David, was it? David's kind of my go-to name if I need to throw somebody out. Daniel. Daniel is the name. Okay. Found Daniel and security team outside her door. Her friend, her Daniel wasn't in cuffs, but it was clear that was true only because the casino was being polite. Fine. It was time to talk things through and see what she could learn about the man who attacked her. And how he co-opted by Howie. Okay. A little more italicizing. Just when we're getting to something good, you pull it away. You just keep things going. I mean, we'll keep coming back to this. We'll tease out the at least one layer of the story of Tio, the crowned king who had to abdicate, essentially. I don't know that he abdicated. He had to flee, certainly. There was a coup. And he's going to try to keep this out that, what was he doing in there? He had some people that were over there. It was a small settlement. Eventually, she'll have to tease that out of him. He's going to be reluctant to reveal that he wasn't that impressive of a king, that bad things happened, that the power of the relic may have turned on him. He's uncertain of her, certainly. It's a new age. He's still woken up. He naturally doesn't trust. Royalty does not trust readily. You get that word into it. You're too high of a position to really allow for that sort of naivete. And that's the truth of it. So he's going to be reluctant, and she's going to be on her guard now too. They're two cats circling one another, trying to figure out if they can live with each other because the relic is sort of their home, or the source of power. At some point, she might consider giving that up, but she'd have to have a good reason to do so. And from what she's seen, she's implicated, and that's what when we get our big, powerful wizard who wanders in, we'll try to cut a deal with her, and she will be tempted to just set down her burden and walk away. Except that the guy's a terrible person, and there you go. All right, but this has been Alan Wrights. I hope you've enjoyed this little, albeit short stretch of things as we get back into the groove, and I keep doing creative work, and it feels good, to be honest. So I'm glad I was able to do this and have you along for the journey. Stay safe and take care out there, all right? Thanks.